Putas. Mexican men are continuously accused of referring to women as putas, the Catholic virgin whore dichotomy. This feminist view is too complicated. If women were not sexual, how would Mexican men have sex? It is not as if we are telling the women puta as we are attempting to convince them to act puta. Maybe in la cama, but that is for arousal purposes. The mothers call their daughters putas because only a mother knows her daughters. And women call each other puta for sleeping around with her man. Men, we know we are putos. We live for that. We are not selective, rather egalitarian and all-welcoming, especially if our testosterone is on full rumble. We say yes to most women, aunque gordas, bigotudas, viejas, flacas, feas, queridas, bonitas, canosas, con dentaduras, chimuelas, ciegas, correteadas y amargas, pobres o ricas. Mexican men accept fat, skinny, mustached, ugly, arrogant, pretty, blind, gray-haired, dentured, toothless, bitter, and those with heavy mileage, the rich and the poor alike. Our doors are always open along with the zipper at any hour and any place. Women are the opposite. They are quite selective and do not accept us for being gordo, flaco, chimuelo, feo, panzón, patón, greñudo, pobre, guarachudo y pelado. Fat, skinny, ugly, toothless, big stomach, big feet, messy hair, poor, huarache wearing, and downright downtrodden men are not selected. Women are very selective. Who will benefit them matters more versus sexual pleasure. Women look at how we appear, what we drive, how we dine them, and select from the line of men. Women are not open to all men, but also need sex for their existence. And because they leverage their panocha for their self-grandizement, benefit, and self-interest, we consider them putas. Putas refers to using sex for your advantage, not pleasure. Who understands them? When we want sexual, you think about it insultingly. When you want cogidas, all you do is smile and your clothes are halfway off. Looking back at all my headaches, why some said yes and others not is beyond my rationality. I remember that my first 6 approaches and twisters of, do you want to be my girlfriend, never quite worked. The part that confused me the most were those females who were friendly to me. We talked most of the semester, and when I braved myself for my confession, the answer was no. How was I supposed to comprehend a no when the woman smiled and talked to me continuously? Is friendship an indication along with smiles that she was interested? I took those signs as green lights. Or the women who kissed me at a dance only to never talk to me again. Bizarre that was. She kissed me when she did not want to speak to me again. I received a couple of calls I made along the way. I never want you to ever call me again or hear from you. What did I do, hey? I thought I was being courteous by calling you back. Better yet, when older women became upset because I asked them out or made an attempt to swap saliva, the older woman was white, so my answer is there, because brown men are not considered attractive in Hermosa Beach, and she was the loser waitress anyways. The other woman from a supermarket that I worked at became offended once when I was at the Manhattan Beach Pier along with my friend who was frolicking with another woman from work. Carmen was upset, but I always thought that even an attempt to kiss a woman was still a compliment for her. We were at the beach at 1 a.m. in the morning. The worst part was she ran her mouth off at work, and everybody knew she rejected me. I took solace in the guys my age thinking of me as a macho for trying. They would look at me with a smile and congratulate me. Ese Camacho. Huevos y la Mujer Latina. The demasculinization of the macho.